You've heard about the big names on offense, but today we want to highlight some guys that are maybe flying under the radar. Herb and Rodg with another top 5 here in 15 seconds. Herb and Rodg back at you. Another top 5 list. Rodg, how are we doing this afternoon? Great to hear you, man. Let's keep on moving.
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Herb. Thanks for asking.
Oh, Rodg, the underrated member of the team that holds everything together. Rodg, today's list holds a special place in your heart as well, huh? With giving some people some love that don't normally get love.
Yeah. I think throughout the off season and ever since our season ended back in December, there have been names that have been thrown around. I think we're all focusing on some of the major names on the offense and defense, but I kind of feel like you have to show some love to some of those guys' names who you feel really, really passionate about, who you have a lot of belief in, and a lot of guys that can get some significant amount of playing time in the 2025 season, especially with the new regime coming in as far as offensive coordinator Ryan Grubb and the newly named QB1 and Ty Simpson. So we're going to try to show those guys some love tonight, and we want to see how everybody thinks.
Yep. And just to be sure, everybody, this is not our top 5 favorite people. Right. This is not people that some of these people might not even play. We don't know what it is, but
that's true.
We think that they can play an important part, and we're not talking about them enough. So without further ado, Rodg is a good-looking one, so he's always on the graphic. Rodg is top 5 most underrated players on offense.
Yes.
I'm going to kick this off with a name that everybody's going to be shocked. Austin Mack, yes. What are you talking about? Most people say Ty Simpson starter, which has just been named, as Rodg said. Keelan Russell's the future.
Yes.
Austin Mack never transferred, has been with DeBoer, followed him from Washington, has been in the system maybe longer than anybody, right? And knows this system. 6'6" is not often found in quarterbacks.
Right.
And you honestly have to think, if Ty Simpson goes down, is Austin Mack the one that's ready? Or do they rush Keelan Russell as a freshman for? So Austin Mack has a big, even if his part is pushing Ty and pushing Keelan to be better players.
Yes.
Austin Mack, to me, has a big part to play this year.
I agree. And you hit on a really, really good point. When you look at the two backup QBs as far as Keelan Russell and Austin Mack, you made a good point. Do you push Keelan Russell out there and let him get some SEC play in his freshman year right away when he may not be ready? I understand he's coming from Texas high school football, who arguably has like the biggest high school football surroundings in the country. But Texas high school football is much different than SEC football. I don't know if you want to throw Keelan in there as QB2 number right away, and it depends on what's been going on in spring and fall camp as well. But to your point, I think Austin Mack may have a little more experience, and he may be a little more prepared as of right now. Again, we're talking from behind the scenes. People within the program would know a little bit more than we would. But again, I think if you put Austin Mack at number 2, I don't think it's going to hurt the team anymore. Keep in mind, if he's playing QB2, he's going to get some playing time. Maybe Florida State game, depending on how that goes. Most likely the Louisiana Monroe game. We'll see about the Wisconsin game, and then obviously we have Georgia. I don't see QB2 getting in that game unless things go. Hopefully not. But to your point, I think Austin Mack might be the more ready out of him and Keelan Russell.
Right. And I know that we're going to get some fire. You think Austin Mack's better than Keelan Russell? No.
I'm not saying that.
You kind of missed what we're saying. I just think he has a role to play, even if it's as the backup who's pushing the other guys. So Number 2, Rodg, this was a pick of yours. Tell me about Rico Scott.
I like Rico Scott. I liked him last year. Wish he could have got some more playing time last year. Rico Scott's about 6 feet, 195, might be closer to 200 pounds right now. We know what happens when you get to Bama and you get in that nutrition program. You start eating a lot of protein. You guys bulk up. We saw images the other day of Jam Miller, who looked like he's just a little ridiculously sized muscle hamster. He may not have been a muscle hamster last year, but he's definitely a muscle hamster this year.
You are right.
But the reason I brought up Rico Scott's name is because when you look at our offensive wide receiver core, you think the first 3 names come to mind: Ryan Williams, the Germinator, and Isaiah Horton. Then you think about who's 4, 5, 6, so forth and so on down the line. Rico Scott is one of those guys who I think could get slotted in at the 4th and 5th spot and kind of take some pressure off some 3 of the main guys there. And with Ty Simpson coming in as a new QB, he's going to need as many weapons as possible to kind of distribute the football.
Yep. I agree. I like the pick, Raj. And the way this offense is running, you're going to be looking for guys 4 and 5 and 6 to contribute. And Rico's getting a little bit more pub lately, so be interested to see if he can break in and get a little more playing time. But I think he's a great one, a burner, and he showed some flashes last year. I think people are ready to see him shine. So great pick. Great pick. Number 3, Raj's favorite.
My favorite tight end, Josh Quavvis, aka Quavo. The main reason why I put it on Quavo on this list because, all right, his stats last year, just to give you a brief rundown: 16 receptions for 218 yards. He averaged 13.6 per catch. He only had 1 touchdown, but he averaged, again, 13.6 yards a catch. Again, to my point earlier, Ty Simpson is going to need as many weapons as possible in order for this team to succeed and make it back to the college football playoff. When Josh Quavvis is wide open in the middle on third and whatever it is, or second, hit him. Give him the ball. He's proven the numbers are right there. 13.6 averages or yards per reception. That's an automatic first down. He's going to be open. He can block. He's got some good hands on him, got some good size, got some decent speed for a tight end. Josh Quavvis is the man. I think he needs to get a lot of playing time and a lot of touches this year.
Yep. Never thought you'd have like a tight end one as an underrated player, but it feels like all the running backs and all the wide receivers are getting love. And like you said, tight ends in this offense can eat. And we didn't get to see in the spring because everyone was hurt. So we have like 8 tight ends at this point.
Yeah.
Quavvis, I think, is a great pick, man. He's somebody who could definitely step up, and looking forward to seeing what he can do.
Oh, yeah.
That gets us to number 4, Daniel Hill. This one is interesting because when we picked this list, which was a couple days ago, we all were thinking Jam Miller, Richard Young.
Yep.
Then in recent days, Daniel Hill has been getting a lot of push as that number 2 guy. They love the way he runs, how physical he is. He was already kind of designated through some circles as maybe the third down back, maybe the goal line back. So I already thought he was going to get a decent amount of pub. But now, if he's really pushing for number, and look, Jam Miller's number 1.
Yeah,
like Raj said, he's bulked up, looks good, is ready to carry that load. This is not an indictment on him. Has nothing to do with RB1. But we know in this offense, RB2 and the goal line back, and somebody's getting the bulk of those touches. If nothing else, you keep Jam healthy, for the playoffs. And we're making the playoffs. So Daniel has a big role to play. I think it's improved or increased in recent days.
Yes.
Looking forward to see what he can do when he hits the field, man. So Daniel Hill is definitely moving up.
I agree. And it's another running back that I hope we see get a lot of touches this year. Again, depending on how the Florida State game goes, maybe he gets in game 1, but I think we'll definitely see Daniel Hill by game 2.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And that brings us to Gino Vandermark.
Yes.
So again, when we decided to make this list,
this
was with everybody healthy, but Vandermark was kind of going through a lot of reps with the 1s and 2s. And now you get some reports about guys getting banged up, and Jaden Roberts banged up. Gino Vandermark, to me, even if Roberts is healthy and Vandermark does not start, the fact that he has been training at all 3 positions across the board, there's going to be a Swiss Army knife in there. You just know he's going to get significant playing time this year. And he's going to be the guy we count on when something goes wrong. So he was already on my list, and then we see stuff happening. He's already up there. To me, underrated, but it's going to be significantly important to the team this year. We know if the offensive line don't go, nothing's going to go.
Yeah,
I think
that's true. That's true. I think he's going to, if anybody gets hurt or whatever the case may be, I think Gino's going to help to maintain the chemistry with the offensive line. He's got the reps in practice. He knows the guys. He fits in well with them. And again, to your point, it's just I think the key word for Gino is just reliability. We know that we can rely on Gino to step up and kind of fill in the shoes for anybody for injury or whatever case for somebody missing a game. So looking forward to seeing Gino Vandermark on the field and what he can do with this offensive line.
Yep. So that's our 5. And if you notice, we try to get, quarterback, running back, tight end, offensive line, and wide receivers. So let's okay spread it out and have something to talk about. So who do you guys think is underrated? Leave us a comment about it. Who do you think we missed? If you didn't like the ones that we picked. Again, we weren't trying to pick the best or even maybe our favorites, just excepting, Quavos's. Garage, of course.
Got to get Quavo in.
Just guys that we're looking at and guys we think maybe flying under the radar. So like our list, hate our list, please let us know.
Yes.
Herb and Rodg Podcast, another Raj, another great video.
Appreciate you. I appreciate you, Herb. Kudos, sir.
Be on the lookout. We're going to have a couple more coming out on defense,
course,
and then in the year with the 5 most important players.
Yes.
Period. On the team. Everybody have a great night. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.